So I'm John. I'm from Greece, 32 years old, and of course better known online with my nickname Metal Metal_Uda. Currently, I'm primarily playing mid-high stakes on GG Poker. Started playing poker as a recreational player in February of 2015. Mainly at that period focusing on sit and go format, some MTTs, maybe some cash games. So it was like more of a fun recreational player at this period in 2015 when I started. By February 2016, I made the decision to take poker a little bit more seriously, transitioning only to cash games, starting from NL2. And I was able also to buy a holder manager pass in order to also track my results. So starting from micro stakes, I was able to quickly win like NL2, NL5. So during this period, climbed the stakes on PokerStars from NL2 up to NL50 by the end of the year. Around this time, I made the decision to open also a Twitch channel dedicated to streaming my gameplay without the use of camera or microphone. It was just a gameplay, just record my gameplay. So I believe that streaming has also helped me improve as a player. With let's say like 5-6 people watching me play, I felt more accountable for my decision in game, and made a conscious effort to avoid making reckless moves that could result in losing stacks. So I was like feel more responsible about my viewers and starting to spew, let's say, less stacks. During that time, I also opened the thread on 2+2, launching a small challenge to achieve a total yearly profit of 10K USD in 2016. While I didn't quite reach that goal, I came close enough to consider it as a significant accomplishment. So I made, like, if I remember correctly, like 9 point something K profit on 2016, starting from NL2, climbing up to NL50. That's for the start for 2016. About the study, I want to mention that at 2018, I was also like a part of a Greek, let's call it a Greek Skype group, consisting of skilled players who were also playing the same games as me, right? So in this group, we engage in daily discussion about poker strategy, analyzed hands, talk about some hand history reviews, footage analysis also for each member. So yeah, for sure that study environment played like a significant role in order me to achieve my poker goals and have good results. But also I can refer also my main partner, who was also a member of this group, called Captain Robur. Antonis Posiadis, his name. So yeah, he was also in the past like a coach for Bluff the Spot. So yeah, he's the guy that he's beside the let's say like the pie solver and the solvers in general. So I am more in the gameplay and adjust to take most of the playing versus recreationals, and Adonis is more of the guy in poker software. So mixing those two and study together was the way for both of us. Biggest league. It's a bit difficult to say. Right now we got like students like starting from NL25 up to NL 500. Of course, if I'm gonna categorize like the players, of course, like NL25, NL50 players are not that good. His approach is not like the same professional that is like with NL200, NL500 students. But yeah, for sure, like when a student have like a bad period with a downswing, like let's say 10, 15, 20 binds downswing, I can see like in hand histories of students, like I can see like a different a different player, let's say, playing these hands. Like I can see a very bad image of a student of me. Okay, I see. So let's say that we have like a student that is playing like NL 100, and his results are okay, are good. And now our students like it's almost ready to start playing like also NL 200 to climb the stakes and starting from NL 200. A good thing while playing reg tables, and it's the most common mistake from our students, is that while a student going up to no limit 200 is never looking behind at NL 100, which is a big mistake. When you move up stake, you have to also have a look in the lobby of the previous stake, because you have to look every single table as NEV hourly profit, and not just skip the previous level. So while playing regular tables, you always have to mix stakes. This is gonna be a very good thing to use, and it's usually the biggest mistake from our students. From our students to just go straight at NL 200. Losing some stacks, then go back only playing 100 again back. And all this, of course, it's not going to be good as a result in order to climb the stakes and start playing NL 200, NL 500, and then no limit 1K, and all this stuff to climb. Okay, so as I said, like I have never paid a single license for solvers. Like I don't have even a Pio solver, but of course Andonis have. So, and I have watched also videos in the past. So it's not that I'm not at all in solver thing. So with the AI, the good thing is that we can study easier. It's same for our students. But at the same time, the problem that maybe could be in the future is like maybe with some maybe it can be easier for some users to cheat. I don't know. I'm not sure in some poker rooms. So yes, for sure, solvers will improve you and help you. But at the same time, I'm not sure if it's good for the games in general. Not at all on GG, not at all. I cannot say no.
Okay.
Like actually, like when playing like NL1K, NL5K and stuff, you already know each of the regs are playing the pool, and when you see a new guy playing in this pool, you can start note some stuff. It's like super easy for the NL1K plus regs to find someone who is probably cheating, right? It's gonna be an easy procedure to find this guy, report him, and then this is gonna take the control. But while playing lower stakes, of course, it could be like more easier for someone to cheat. At the same time, using a software in order to cheat while playing lower stakes, maybe it could be bad also for the guy that is gonna cheat. Like I'm not sure if this guy can use it properly in order to win most money. So my main advantage in general, I can say, it's like playing versus a recreational always. Like I don't have an ego to start battling with regs. I don't mind if a reg talk to me bad, let's say. I'm not gonna battle with regs a lot. So I'm super good versus a recreational player and exploit him and start making notes while playing versus recreational. Let's say I'm watching a hand that I'm not involved, but it's with a regular guy at the table versus this recreational. I'm gonna start making notes about this hand. I'm gonna continue making notes to him, and then I'm confident to play versus him and maximize my EV, right? Maximize my EV at the tables. At the same time, I believe that, of course, at the tables that I'm playing, that there are even better regs from me in theory, but I don't believe that these guys are good enough to take max value versus the target of the table, right? When a table runs, there is a reason of this table runs. So yeah, I believe that I'm expert in the versus recreational gameplay. So for a guy that is starting like from the bottom, like playing micro stakes, I think that there are plenty of free stuff in the internet, like plenty of good poker videos on YouTube. I can suggest our channel. I can suggest also Saulo Costa channel. Like it's top content for YouTube, and for a guy starting playing like NL10, NL25 and stuff. But for a guy that wants to take poker into a good level, like playing like NL50, NL100 and stuff, start climbing the stakes, it is going to be pretty good to join a CFP, because it's not like taking some coaching and that's all. You're going to be a part of a team. You're going to be part of a team. You're going to discuss with players playing at your stakes. When you join a CFP, you can see like a guy that starts from NL50 and now he's playing NL500. So you can watch his already progress, and you can watch what this student make to achieve in that level. So in general, it's good to be in a CFP because it's gonna be like a team. You're gonna have discussion and interaction with guys playing same stakes with you, or they have already succeeded in this journey. You're not gonna be alone. That's a very good point, because also I was not in the past like a member of a CFP program or so, but I was a member in a Skype group with 5-6 Greek guys, which worked pretty good also for me. And I can say also about Antonis captain, so Captain Robur. So Antonis, yes, was also a student for a CFP. First, he was a student for a CFP, and after he became like a coach for the same CFP for Bluff the Spot. Sure. So about our approach, for sure, you can imagine that while I am one of the main coaches or one of the head coaches, that this is not going to be a CFP that will dive all the time deep into solvers. We mainly focus on how to make our players money makers, let's call it. Being good at poker and making money are two different things. Like solvers can improve you, but they won't make you crash the games. While let's say like a software tells you always to call on the river in a specific spot. At the same time, in a table, like let's say in a table versus a specific opponent, this is going to be a very bad call. So we will mainly focus on how to create some extra lines, adjust versus the player pool, maximize the edge, of course, versus recreationals, and yeah, of course, break down some concepts with solvers too, from Andonis, not from me.